Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? All right, let's do a time and temperature check. It's cool today. I'll give you a little hint. It's cool today outside, which is why I have the long sleeve t-shirt on. It is currently, it's fuzz in my face. It's currently 5:41 p.m. And the temperature is, so it was like 65 or 66 earlier today, and that was why I was going to wear a short sleeve shirt to go to Cousin Funday, but I ended up putting this shirt on. And then I was sitting out here waiting for Caroline, I was like, oh, it's a little bit warmer than I thought it was. And then I think Caroline's car said it was 70, so it'll be interesting to see what the weather is. Let's hold on and see. The temperature, it says it's 73 and partly cloudy. It was a lot cooler earlier today because I was like, it is way cool today to be wearing just a t-shirt. So anyway, yeah, 73. When does the weather start getting really warm again? I feel like I look at this every day. Last night I was telling Tanya because she kept on saying, it's gonna thunderstorm. I was like, no, it's between 8 and 9. Look, when I was vlogging, I was looking at it. Oh, tomorrow's supposed to be 76 and full sunshine. Tomorrow might be a pool day. Okay. Oh, and then Friday is 79 and sunshine and some clouds. So Friday, and then Saturday 77, cloudy with rain developing later. And then all next week, it's rain, but it's in the 80s. So next week, yeah. Next week, we're going to try to do a lot of pool days. If it's not pouring down rain. But, you know, like here in Indianapolis, it can say it's going to be thunderstorming tomorrow. And then it can be full sunshine. Or it can say it's going to be full sunshine, and then it will be full rain. So you never really know. It feels pretty nice out here right now. With this long, I probably wouldn't even need this long t-shirt. I could probably have just a short sleeve on. There is so much of that pollen, cottonwood, whatever floating around. And I took my allergy medicine today, and I have been like sneezing like crazy. Poor Boo Radley. I'm gonna have to talk to Alex about it tonight because our vet told us that we could give him. I have it written down on like how much I think maybe we've done it once or twice. I can't remember, but anyway, or if we've even done it before at all. If we have, I think Alex did it. About like for allergy medicine for him because he is sneezing, the poor little guy. I mean, he's sneezing so bad, and he was standing on the bed. He sneezed so hard, he like, thank God he was on the bed, not standing on the floor. He like hit his head like on the bed, and he like startled himself. He like looked up at me. I was like, oh buddy, and then he sneezed like again. He's sneezing so much. So I've been taking him outside, but I've been trying not to take him out too much today because every time I bring him inside after I take him outside, he just like sneezes like crazy. So yeah, so today was Cousin Funday, ran around with Caroline. Alex is currently at a meeting. He worked until 5 and then he had a meeting and he said it would run probably about an hour and a half. And then after the meeting, he's going to come home and he told me, he said, we're going to watch, what did he say? We're going to watch Vanderpump Rules tonight. He said, and we can watch the last reunion of Vanderpump, VPR, is what he said. I said, it sounds good. So that's what we're going to do tonight when he gets home. And then tomorrow, well, so I didn't really think that I was going to film that many videos today. I have to tell you, I was so tired. I almost like at the last minute canceled on Caroline. I was like, look, I don't really have a lot to do. And I don't, like, there's no errands I really need to run. And I was just trying to like maybe get out of the house and run around with her, and we always have a good time, which is why I was going to do it today. But I almost canceled at the last minute because I was so tired. I went to bed last night and I stayed up until, like, well, so I took a nap last night when I got home from my meeting. And then I woke up from my nap. So I got home. I'll tell you about last night in a second. But I got home last night. So we left the meeting about 20 after 9. Got to Tanya's. I got home about 10:30 last night. And so I laid down, like, right as I got home. Alex was, like, finishing a show down here. He was watching Grey's Anatomy, and then we went upstairs together, and so I laid him down about 10:30, and I woke up about 12:15, and in that nap, I slept. Like, I slept deep. Well, I woke up, and I was still tired the whole time that I watched TV last night. I was still really tired, and my medicine is, like, I mean, the medicine is not meant to help me fall asleep. I think it's meant to keep me asleep, and it does. I could not fall asleep forever. And Caroline, I had to get up because Caroline was picking me up today at 1, and so I had to get up. I have my, like, phone, like, on, so it's, like, not going off, so I thought I got a text. But anyway, so I had to get up to, like, get Boo Radley ready, get ready, and all that kind of stuff today. And so I was like, I can't sleep in super late. I think it was like 9 when I last looked at the clock. I mean, I tossed and turned and tossed and turned and tossed and turned. I was so over it. I could not sleep to save my life last night. I woke up today. I was like, Alex texted me earlier, and he said, because he knew I was really having a hard time sleeping. He felt so bad last night. I texted him this picture of Caroline. We were at Costco. She was getting gas. That cute picture of her. And he said, "Good morning. Were you able to get some sleep, babe?" I said, "Hardly. LOL. About 2 to 3 hours. Now I'm with Caroline. How's your day going?" Then he was telling me about his day. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, babe." So anyway, I don't know what it is. I'm like, maybe tonight I won't take a nap, and hopefully, like, it doesn't usually ever matter. Like, some nights I take a nap and I fall right asleep, other nights I don't, but like, I'm so tired. This is like I'm going on like 2 or 3 days of really having a hard time falling asleep, and so the only sleep I'm really getting is, there's like a bug right on my face. The only time I'm really getting any sleep is when I take that nap for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I sleep deep. When I finally do, this gnat around my face or whatever this is, when I finally do, fall asleep, like I fall asleep deep, but then like I woke up today, it was so funny because I like woke up and like I had Alex positioned. I usually sleep with like my arm over the bed of Boo Radley's little bed, and so when Alex takes him down in the morning to like take him outside and give him his medicine, he brings him back and he puts him in the purple bed, but then he moves the purple bed like over to where his pillow is. So it's like where I'm like laying right here sleeping, I'm like looking right over at it. Well, when I was like laying in bed earlier before I fell asleep, he was like turned the other way, so I was like looking at the back of Boo's head. So when I woke up, I woke up like this. I was like, and little Boo Radley's head was over the side of the bed, and he was like this. Eyes like wide open looking right at me. I mean, there are worse ways to wake up. It just kind of started making me laugh. But anyway, I was so tired when I got up today. I almost canceled with Caroline. Then I was like, no, just pull it together. You'll be fine, and you'll go out and have a good time. And I did. I'm still tired right now. Like, I feel like, I remember this, we used to drive to Miami back in the day, and it's like 21-hour drive from Indianapolis to Miami, like straight through. And I would always stay up for the whole thing. And I can remember when we would get there, like Alex, you know, would sleep part of the way or whatever. And I can remember when we would get there, I would be so tired I could sleep for like 9 hours. And, you know, like going on trips, like still to this day, like I never sleep hardly the night before. And so when we get there, I'm always so tired. And I have to like that afternoon take like a 2 to 3 hour nap. Like I think when we got to Miami this time, I can't even remember. We like went down to the pool a little bit. We were like the only ones there. But we ended up going to the room, like when our room was ready, and we slept for like 3 or 4 hours. I think that was the night that we ended up getting like room service the first time. And it was nice. It was fun just hanging out in the hotel room. But like I can like nap like as soon as I like the first, but then you kind of ruin the first day of your vacation, you know? But that's how I kind of feel, was like the end of that drive that was so long. Like if you've ever taken a road trip like that, you'll know what I'm talking about. I just got some iced coffee. Also, I came out here. I've been getting packages all day long. My new reading glasses came. I think I have like 3 or 4 pairs. So I'm going to show that on a haul. Because then I ordered 3 more t-shirts for the summer from Amazon. I think like a recovery t-shirt and 2 band t-shirts. And then I ordered my calendar diary that I'm going to start. And that came. It's actually nicer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't open it yet. But like it comes in this like nice little box and stuff. So I'll show you guys that. But then I came out here today. I ordered some more coffee. All this brand called this Kauai coffee. This is like my favorite brand of, this is what the K-Pods look like. They're like little baskets. And this is the vanilla macadamia nut. I don't know why it just came like this, but not in a package. But this is the best if you like. And it's really strong and it's very good. I don't know about the roast. Does it say on here the roast? Probably does. Vanilla macadamia nut. 35% less plastic than ordinary coffee pods. This is what the coffee pods look like. They look like little baskets underneath them. Let's read and see if it says anything about the roast. Our coffee begins in the Hawaiian island of Kauai, where for 30 years our orchard of coffee trees has thrived in the rich volcanic soil of our... I don't know why I don't just put my reading glasses on. That's stupid, isn't it? In the rich volcanic soil of our Kaliheo estate. And instead of ordinary plastic single-serve cups, our coffee comes in unique pods that let you enjoy an unmistakable aroma of our delectable coffee right out of the package. So let the spirit of aloha guide you and the taste of Kauai coffee replenish you. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I don't do any of those things. It doesn't say anything about the roast, though. That's interesting, isn't it? I don't know what kind of roast it is. Here it is. It's anything about the roast on the side here. Ingredients. Arabica coffee. How do you pronounce that? Arabica. Arabica? I don't know. Coffee. Natural artificial flavors. Doesn't say anything about. It's produced in Kauai, Hawaii. But anyway. So yeah, that came. I got 12 pods in a case. And then I also got the coconut cream, or coconut clusters, or coconut macadamia nut, or coconut something, but that's coming. I think I got 2 more different kinds. So I got a whole haul to do from all this kind of stuff. But I'll probably show that. Oh, my neighbors have their grandkids over there today. I will probably show that stuff like on Saturday or Sunday. Because tomorrow, I always show that stuff on my Peter Does Stuff channel. Because tomorrow is my weight loss journey and the weigh-in and my health journey. And then Friday is Peter's Movie Club, which I still have not watched on Golden Pond. I might do that tonight on Golden Pond and Damsel. I have till Sunday to watch Damsel, Tia. She was so sweet with her comments last night on the vlog. I really appreciated that she knew I was joking. So yeah, I just got some iced coffee. Well, I didn't put any ice in it, but got some coffee. I think they've been there all day long. This is strong. This is like the dark roast. I don't know. I blonde roast, dark roast. I don't know what I have, but anyway, I think this is the dark roast. It's kind of strong, kind of bitter strong. I think they've been there all day long because I see their mom's car, and yeah, I can hear them. They're like telling them to bring their helmets and stuff like that because now they're riding bikes. They're like into the riding bike thing in the neighborhood. It's so cute. They ride their bikes on the street and their grandpa like walks after them and stuff like that. Their grandpa, who's like 10 years older than me. So strange to think I could be a grandparent. So yeah, so I was so tired today, and I was like, I literally, when I woke up, I was like, I'm not filming anything. I'm not filming a vlog. I'm not filming any videos at all today. Like, I'm so tired. When I get back from going with Caroline, like, I'm going to lay down and I'm going to take a nap until Alex gets home, because I knew that, he was going to have this meeting afterwards. So I knew he wouldn't get home until like, oh, there he is riding down the street. Oh, there's his grandpa riding on his bike after him. He said birthday boy. It must be his birthday. So I knew that Alex wasn't going to be home till like 6:30 or 7. So I was like, I'm just going to sleep until like, I'll probably be home with Caroline like 3:30 or 4. I'll just sleep till like 6:30 or 7, take Boo out, feed him, then sleep till 6:30 or 7. Then when he comes home, we can watch Vanderpump Rules. Well, I got home and I had bought this stuff, like this gardening stuff. I did a haul over it. It's really fun stuff. I did this haul on my Peter. I just had it out here, so I was like, I'll just do it. Well, before I take it in here, it'll take me like, 10 minutes each video. And I wanted to show this stuff because I was excited about it. God, all this pollen fluff stuff. My mom used to I can't remember what she used to call it. My mom actually said before she passed away that if she came after she passed away to visit me, she would visit me either as a cardinal, because she loved cardinals, the red bird, or with this cotton stuff. And that she said on a day where there's a ton of that cotton stuff, you'll know that I'm around you. So maybe my mom's around me today. I don't know. But I will tell you what's weird is on the day of her funeral, there was, like, it had, like, been cold leading up to that. My mom passed away in May. And that day, I remember standing outside the church, like, before her funeral. And there was, like, all this cotton stuff started falling. It was, like, surreal. And I do believe in I believe in signs from heaven and stuff like that. I like to believe in it, but I do believe in that. There's certain times, like, I kind of feel like my mom is around me. I smell her sometimes, like her perfume, or my grandma, when my mom was really sick in the hospital, I had this, like, night, it was, like, right before my mom passed away, where I went home, and I was, like almost kind of, like, fetal position in bed. I was so tired, and I was so worn out, and I didn't really know what to do, and I can remember, like, I felt like my grandma was holding me, and I can remember, like, thinking to myself, she was saying, you're gonna get through this, but you need to be strong. I don't know why, it's, like, so weird, like, I have that memory, like, it was so, I can see myself in the bed at my apartment, like, it was so clear to me. So anyway, I came home today, and then I actually filmed a booktube video, because I bought a bunch of books at Half Price Books today. And books that if you watch my drama video yesterday will be very interesting that I bought today. And then, so I bought those books at Half Price Books. I actually went looking for The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, and they didn't have a copy of it there, which I was kind of surprised, because they usually have, like, all the classics. But then I was kind of like, well, maybe I don't want to read The Bell Jar. I feel like I've read it once or twice, but I can't really remember the last time that I read it. I mean, I remember what it's about. Obviously, if you know anything about the life of Sylvia Plath, the book is, like, seriously, sad and depressing. But I was like, maybe I'll read that this summer as kind of like I said this in my booktube video. I mean, I feel like I'm going through this like kind of transformative, introspective period, and like The Bell Jar is definitely that. Like it's this introspective book where this girl's like questioning a lot about her life. I think she moved to New York City to be a journalist or something like that. So it's like, you know, it's been a long time since I've read that book. Maybe I'll read that book a bit again this summer. I have all these books that I want to read. I need to just get started on them, you know. I want to read the Witch's Sister series. Like this, I've said for like probably the last 10 summers that I was going to read this. Really seriously, like the last 4 or 5. So the Witch's Sister books are books that when I was like in elementary school, I read like the first 3. I don't even really remember them. I remember like the concept of them. So it's about this girl. I think her name is... No, her friend's name is Marjorie, but they call her Mouse. Why can't I think of what the girl's name is? But her sister's name is Judith. I remember that. And Mrs. Tuggle is the witch that lives, like she thinks she's a witch. And she lives down by, like in this house on the hill by the water. And so her sister goes over there every day. They were written like in the 70s. And she thinks that her sister's becoming a witch because she can like conjure these tadpoles and stuff like that. Me and my friend, like in 3rd grade, this girl that I was in school with, this girl, not the girl that I always say that I went to school with, but this girl, she and I were off and on friends all the way through high school, college, and after that as well. And, but I can remember us standing in the library because we loved these books. And the first one was called The Witch's Sister, and then it was Witch's Water, and then The Witch Herself. And I don't think I ever read The Witch Herself. I think I just read Witch's Sister and The Witch's Water. Maybe I read the 3rd one, but I don't remember. They're by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor, who's written a lot of children's books. And so I mentioned on here on a vlog, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, something about it. I can't believe this is my 8th year of vlogging. I cannot believe that I've been vlogging for like 8 years. It's surreal to me. But anyway, that I have like 8 years of my life documented on film. It's like crazy to even think, you know? But I said something about it, and somebody commented to me and said, there's like a whole series. There's like 8 of them. And I was like, shut the front door. What are you talking about? There's only 3. There's Witch's Sister, Witch's Water, Witch Herself. I mean, I was like positive. I mean, these books were written so long ago. Well, I looked, and there's like 8 of them. And so I bought all of them on thrift books. Like 2 of them are like old library books that like I got sent from thrift. Look at this. All this fez just like floating around constantly. Do you see that? And so I probably shouldn't have picked that up. It's going to make my nose itch, you know. If I touch my nose, I'm going to start sneezing. But anyway, so I have all of them, and I was like, every summer I wanted to read them. Well, I start it, and then I get, oh, here's my 2 neighbors that like walk with their hats on. So they're so cute. I love them, this older couple. They're probably like in their mid-90s, and they are so sweet. She's the one that used to wear the long skirts. She doesn't anymore. She always wears pants. I don't know why. But anyway, they have these big sun hats on they wear. It's not even, it's sunny, but it's not that sunny today, you know? I mean, it's like, what is it now? 6 o'clock. At the half an hour mark, I've got to go in and start uploading my videos, because that's what I was going to say. So anyway, the Witch's Sister books, those are like books I want to read this summer. I mean, they're so easy to get through. They're literally like 130 pages. But every time I've started Witch's Sister the last couple years, I'm just like so bored with it. It's like I have this memory connected to it. It's like a couple years ago, I had this book that I read when I was like in elementary school, and it was called The View from the Cherry Tree, and it was about this kid whose sister was getting married, and they're all consumed with her wedding, and he like goes up into the cherry tree and eats these cherries every night. I didn't even realize the book was written. Do you guys remember me talking about this a couple years ago? I didn't even realize the book was written like in the 70s. My pool crew lady is literally in a sweater and jeans in her front yard. She is not going to the pool anytime soon. Not my one in the corner, but her neighbor over there. So it was literally written in the 70s, and I didn't remember that. And so his cat jumps into the neighbor's house, who's like this mean old lady, and then he sees that she's dead, and so he's trying to solve this murder, and it's called View from the Cherry Tree. And I bought it several years ago, or somebody sent it to me, and I read it. I finally like read it a couple years ago, and it was like not what I remembered. It was still a great book, like it's a good children's book, but it wasn't what I remembered. But those were the kind of books that I loved to get from the library, like a mystery, and I was like, oh my god, he's like in a tree. Like it was like very Rear Window, but for a kid, you know? And I can remember like when I first like found that book when I was like, you know, like in 2nd or 3rd grade. So I've been wanting to read those Witch's Sister books for like the last couple years. And I start Witch's Sister, and then I never get any further than that. My cousin, who has been on me to clean this walkway for like the last 2 months, she like walked by here today. I was like, are you not even going to notice the walkway at all? She goes, oh, you guys did finish it and mulch it. I go, oh, we did? Yeah, we did. We spent like 2 hours out here. She was like, it looks nice. She's like, nice. She's like, it's very simple. I go, that's what I wanted, Caroline. I don't want it to be like, you know, big, all this kind of stuff. Somebody in my vlog was like, or my video talking about it was like, if you had orange flowers, I was like, oh, no. You need to go live with my neighbor across the street. Because she is forever wanting me to put banana trees and orange flowers and all kinds of stuff all up in here. So I want to watch those, read those books. I have so many books that I want to read. So here's my goal. I will tell you this, as far as like going to the pool every day, reading, watching all these shows and stuff like that, is like June 1st is my start date. Because then it's like all of June, all of July, all of August. It's 3 months of everything summer that I want to do. And I don't really have like a summer bucket list. Like I'm always like, I want to do like a picnic or something like that. But I just want to go to the pool, read, watch shows, relax, you know, be with Alex and Boo and stuff like that. So yeah, so I came home today and I actually, I wasn't as tired when I got home as I thought I would be. And so I was, but I was like, I'll just film these videos real quick, but I wasn't like as tired as when I woke up. And so I filmed the Peter Does Stuff video, which is called I'm Starting a Garden Haul. I just posted it. And then before that, I filmed my book haul because I went to Half Price Books today. And then after that, I was like, those were uploading, and I was like, well, I'm going to do a drama video. So I filmed a drama video. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. That's the guy that I saw at Sullivan's yesterday with his dog Tiger. She's so sweet. I said to him, I said, was your daughter walking your dog the day before? He was like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, because I thought that was your daughter and son-in-law that were walking. He was like, everybody knows Tiger. I was like, everybody knows Tiger. She's the sweetest pit bull mix in the entire world. She literally looks like a tiger. Like her coloring is like, looks just like a tiger. She's a beautiful dog. So yeah, so I was like, what was I going to say? So then I went upstairs and I filmed this drama video, and I was like, I'm kind of like, to be honest with you, I'm kind of like waiting until June 1st to start like getting back into the drama and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, I have like another video that on my Peterisms video about like my experience with bullying and stuff. I've been reading these articles and saw the videos of those parents of that kid that took his life that was 10 years old. It's just devastating to me. And it's really been making me reflect a lot back on like what I went through and how it still affects me today. And so I was gonna make this Peterisms video about it, and I thought I'm gonna make it. I want more people to see this video, and if I put it on my Peterisms channel, I mean, 300-500 people will watch it, which is great, right? But like, there are a lot of people that watch my drama video that will watch just because I put it up there, but that I want them to hear what I have to say about this because I think it's important, you know, And so it's like I'm going to make it for, but I didn't, to be honest with you, I didn't feel like having a real serious video today. So I might make that tomorrow or Friday or something like that. I also have a Pride video that I want to do. I have like 4 or 5 videos that have like nothing to do with drama that I want to do on my channel whatsoever. And then I have true crime videos that I want to do over there too. And then some drama videos as well. But yeah, the drama's coming back. But I just feel like yesterday I did like, was it yesterday that I did this? There is so much of this stuff blowing around. I mean, it's very pretty, but it's like, I mean, it's just like my nose is like, I just feel like it's like, or like itching from the inside out. So I think yesterday was when I read The Secrets, or was it the day before? I don't know. What did I post yesterday on that channel? I don't even remember. People want to hold me accountable for things I said in vlogs like 20 years ago, and I don't even remember what I said in a vlog yesterday or 10 minutes ago. Oh, yesterday I did the Go Ask Alice video, and then the day before that I did the Secrets video. That was a fun video to do. So, today I did a Q&A over there. I actually got asked quite a few questions that I hadn't answered before, so that was kind of fun. I mean, it was a mix between like real serious stuff and like fun stuff, so it was fun to do that. And then after that, I did this Peterisms video. You know what? I need to look in here and see who sent this to me, because I swore it was Tia that sent it to me, but then when I was looking for it, it was not Tia that sent it to me. Somebody had sent me something. Hold on a second. Somebody sent me this thing about, I don't remember who it was. I'm like looking through here. I have no idea who said it to me. So I mentioned in a while ago in a vlog or something, I kind of feel like I know who it was. Maybe it wasn't on Instagram. who was it? Maybe it was a comment on a video, because now I can't find it in these DMs to save my life. But somebody sent me this message. I thought it was somebody. Maybe it was a comment on a video. I don't know, but somebody said something about, thank you so much for talking about, like, your mom. Like, my mom would save things. Like, she bought linens, like these Halston linens that she bought, like, for her bed. And she never used them. Because she was like, I'm going to save them, I'm going to save them, I'm going to save them until, like, you know, a rainy day. And then when I'm older, I can use them. But she never got to use them. And so, somebody messaged me about that. And I was just like, it just meant so much to me that, it meant so much to me that somebody, like, mentioned that to me. They didn't send it to me in a DM. So, it must have been, I don't think they did. Hold on a second. No, they didn't put it, they didn't send it to me in a DM, so it must have been a comment on a video, so I don't know. Alex just texted me what he just said. About to head home. Okay, so he's on his way home in a second. Here, I'll text him and say, okay, vlogging. Where am I at on time? Because I do want to go inside and upload this drama video in here, because it... And so then I filmed, so I was going to do the bullying video on my Peter Isms channel, but instead I did this video about, like, don't wait. And I shared some stories in there about, like, things that I had waited in my past to do. And, like, don't wait, because you never, like, time is precious. Life is short, you know, you don't ever know. And so, like Ashley Madison says, life is short, have an affair. And if they're right about that first part, then... Did you guys watch a documentary where he says that? Oh my god, what foolishness of the world. So anyway, I made the Peter Isms video. So I actually made 4 videos, and now this one's 5, and I thought I wasn't going to make any videos. I didn't even think I was going to vlog today. I was like, you know what? I have vlogged for almost 2 months straight. Like, I can take a day off. And so many people were so nice. People recently have been like, Peter, if you want to take a day off, take a day off. If I want to take a day off, I'm going to take a day off. I mean, I appreciate y'all saying that, but I just want you to know right now, like, if I sit down and film a video, it's because I want to sit down and film a video. Like, I do it because I know that people love to watch them, and people are so nice, and they're like, what am I mean, if I don't film for a day, even on my vlog, even if I filmed for, like, the last 3 years, people will be like, what am I going to do without a vlog? I'm like, you got 8 years, okay? You can go back and find one. But that means so much to me that people want to hear me say something new. I'm like, well, I got, like, 3 that people can catch up on through the weekend. But, you know, like, but that means so much to me that I do like to keep them going as long as I possibly can. Plus, I know that the day is going to come where I can't vlog for a day, right? Like, something's going to happen, and so I can't vlog. So I'm, like, trying to go, excuse me, as long as I possibly can. Plus, there was a period where I was, like, taking Saturday and Sunday off, and then I would take, like, a day off. I mean, I wasn't really vlogging that much at all. And I got kind of into this period where I was like, okay, taking a day off here and there and not filming with self-care, which I do think is true. As if I'm not filming like 5 or 6 videos. But, like, I missed the vlog. I really found that during those periods, like, I really missed, like, this is cathartic for me. Just, like, share with you, like, what's going on with me during the day and all that kind of stuff. And so, what I found was that I was missing vlogging, you know, like, when I wasn't doing it consistently. So I like to do it. I appreciate, you guys were so nice about, some of you said there, like, if you, like, you should take a day off if you need to take a day off. I appreciate that. I don't feel like, when I say it, and it's kind of this joke at this point, like, you know, like, I didn't think I was going to film any videos today, like, I know it's such a joke that now when I say it, people are like, yeah, right. Like, today, I was exhausted. I thought, if I get home and I feel the same way, I'm going to bed. And if I got home and I did feel that way, I wouldn't have filmed any videos today. But I got home and I felt better. And actually, filming videos kind of made me, like, feel a little bit better. And then when Alex gets home, we'll watch Vanderpump Rules probably, like, you know, like, after I get done vlogging and he's, like, relaxed a little bit. And then I'll lay down after that and take a nap. So it'll be good. It'll work out, you know, better that way anyway. Because Lute's not on until tomorrow. So we just have Vanderpump Rules to watch. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I filmed the drama video. It was a Q&A. It was fun. And then I filmed the Peter Isms video about not waiting on stuff. So, but that was a fun video to make, too. So I filmed 4 videos today, and then this one's my 5th one, and I didn't think I was going to film any videos. See, I can't stop. And if it wasn't so late, like if it was, you know, earlier in the day, I probably would film a review video and a TV video, and then I would have made videos on all my channels. I just love this. I love filming videos, you know? It's so fun. And then do different things and whatever, and I'm loving the Peter Watches TV channel. I'm having so much fun on that. I link it below if you guys don't, like, some people have asked me, like, where do you find the channel? It's always linked below, but it's, like, underneath the date and something else. It's, like, the third or fourth thing down there. I'm really not that great at promoting stuff on my channel, am I? Whether it's sponsorships, or I shouldn't say that, but whether it's sponsorships or my other channels, go subscribe to all my other channels. Go follow me on Instagram. Twitter, you don't have to. It's boring over there. I just reshare the Halloween countdown every day. That's literally all I do on Twitter. I could care less about it. Okay, I have like 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds until this is going to stop. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go inside, start uploading my videos, and then I'll come back out and finish the vlog. All right, so I'll see you guys in Okay, I'm back. There's a lot going on the street right now. My neighbor in the corner, she just came home. And then there's like cars going down this way very slowly. Cars going down this way very, very slowly. And I was walking to the mailbox to see the mail or check the mail. And so my neighbor across the street. Oh, and then there's my neighbor with the dog Lassie, and she's walking down the street without Lassie. She walked Lassie earlier in the day when Caroline was here, and she's walking down the street with her big blue blocker sunglasses on. She's so sweet. I love that woman. Okay, so my neighbor across the street with the garden and the husband that grills. So they live next to the guy that recently passed away. He shares a driveway with this woman on the other side. They're not in the same condo, but like their driveway goes like this. And so he shares a driveway with this woman that I met last summer. I don't know her very well. I would guess she's probably late 80s maybe. Very, very sweet. Walks with a cane. Like I always like try to help her with her like trash can, pushes her trash can with a cane. And she's very, very nice. And she's like, we have a lot of retired school teachers in here. And she's a retired school teacher because I said something to her about I was like, Boo was out there, and she was like, what's your little dog's name? And I said, Boo Radley. And she goes, oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. I used to teach that when I taught English. And so she was telling me about that and her favorite books and stuff. Like, she's really, really nice. And so every time I see her, she always like waves like this and stuff like that. She's super sweet. Well, her neighbor on the other side, I don't know this woman at all. She like collects different neighbors' mail and takes it to their door. She's about their age, or maybe a little bit older, but probably more mobile than them because she walks like, I mean, she's not like a fast walker, but she walks down the street. And so when I was getting the mail, she was coming out of that woman's door. The woman was standing in the door and she like waved to me. And so like the other woman like turned and like she waved to me too. And so she said, she goes, okay, tomorrow, same time, I'll be over here. And she had like her coffee cup in her hand. And she must go over to her house every day and like bring her mail with her coffee. And then like they have coffee. I was like, I love that. Like, I love that so much that they go next door. I like my neighbor in the corner, she's like, well, I'm gonna start coming over here and bringing coffee. And like we can sit on your front porch and talk to people and talk about our lives. Or drinking coffee if we don't go to the pool. And I was like, yes, please do. I love it. So I love that so much that they like she and her neighbor, like, it's like kind of like Golden Girls a little bit. I love that so much. But anyway, not one of my favorite shows, Golden Girls, but I do love that they like live next to each other. And she goes, okay, tomorrow, same time. So that must be something they've done for a while. Because I know she had her coffee cup in her hand and stuff like that. I was like, that is so sweet. I love that. So anyway, Boo Radley, like, he loves all the neighbors, but he, like, and we just met her not too long ago, like last summer, because she doesn't come out of her house very often. And so, except for like take her trash cans up, and so she always pushes it. So I was like helping her, and that's how she met Boo. And he is like so sweet to her. He loves her so much. And he just like followed. I was like, he's gonna go into her house. I've got to like I was like, Boo, come on. And she was just laughing. She was like, he could stay the night with me if he wants. Speaking of, when I was uploading my videos inside, that little man is running he has got the zoomies again today. I don't know what is going on. I was telling Tanya about that last night. I was like, oh my God, I go, Tanya, ever since we got Boo Radley's haircut, I was like, he is just like going crazy. She's like, oh no, I believe that. She's like, I think that when dogs get like a fresh haircut, like they feel so much better. I was like, it's so weird because he was like so lethargic and tired, and then we got his haircut, and then like for the next 2 days, he was like just real lethargic. But then like ever since then, I mean, he has been like puppy dog ever again. And I like him a little bit longer, but if he's more comfortable, like puppy, cut short, then we're just gonna have to keep him like that because he obviously is more comfortable like that. So anyway, so yeah, that's my day today. And then Alex is coming home, and then we're going to watch Vanderpump Rules and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, and probably just relax and whatever. I don't know if tonight, okay, so last night, TV watching, I'm caught up in all my shows. So last night, I think it was the night before, y'all probably know more than I do because I can't even remember, but I started Survivor, and I started season 44. So no way. Yeah, okay, so I just finished 46. That was just on. Last fall was season 45. And the next season that's coming out in the fall is 47. So I'm like going back and watching them. I was going to go back and watch them a season, but I don't, like, every season in tribal councils and stuff like that, they talk about previous seasons and previous winners and they give it away. They just did it in the season that I'm watching right now. So I'm like, I can't do it that way. Because I wanted to watch like the newest to the oldest. But they reference like past winners and like Boston Rob and things like that. So like you're going to find out things if you watch it back like that. And it ruins the whole season for you. Because it kind of ruined this season for me. Because in the season that I just watched, this is the reason why I wanted to watch this season. They talk about this woman that makes it to the final 3, but she doesn't get any votes, but that she inspired a lot of people to come on the show. She's a recovering addict. I love this woman. So anyway, so that was why I watched this season, because I was like, well, they already spilled it, and I know she makes it to the final 3. Well, in this season, they spill stuff from previous seasons. So I'm like, okay, after this season, I really want to watch 43 because somebody commented on my vlog last night and they said season 43 is really good. So I'm like, damn, maybe I need to go back and watch 43 now and then go back and watch the first one. But then I know it'll ruin like 2 seasons for me if I do that. But anyway, so then I think it was the night before or 2 nights before I started watching Survivor. You guys, last night I watched sitting there in a row in the chair with my candles lit inside. Oh my God, I found it's my favorite candle. It was like on the stove, pushed back. I don't even know how I didn't see it. It's like, you know, like when you have stuff just sitting on your kitchen counter, you don't even realize it's there. It's like our stove, because we never use our stove, right? It's like on like the middle part of the stove. And it's the champagne toast candle from Bath & Body Works, which is like my favorite scent of life. It was like half burnt down. And I was like, oh, I forgot the candle was even there. So I brought it out and I put it like on because I burn 3 candles every night. So I lit my candles last night, and I watched episode, are you ready for this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and half of the finale, which is 13. So I watched 7.5, and the final episode is 2 hours. And they're usually like 43, 45 minutes. I think 43 minutes. So I watched 7 episodes and like an hour. Oh no, I'm probably 45 minutes into the final episode, because I've got like maybe a half. I've got like an hour and a half left of the final episode. Maybe an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. So I'm so excited because I'm going to watch the finale of that tonight. Then I'll probably watch one of these movies or something. And then I really want to watch The Jinx too. But I am so, you guys, like, I am so into watching Survivor right now. I'm loving it. I think this is what will happen, because I was like, oh, I'm going to watch all these seasons. But I'll probably watch like 3 or 4 seasons and then get burnt out on it. Because that's kind of what happened to me with like Below Deck Mediterranean. So I'm sure after watching 3 or 4 seasons, but they're real easy to binge. Like, I could have stayed up last night and, like, I mean, never gone to sleep and binge watch, like, 2 seasons of it. It is kind of weird, though, how, like, my dreams have so much to do with what I'm watching on TV. Because, like, one of my dreams last night that I had, we were doing some, like, challenge on a beach. And I was like, this is directly from Survivor. I mean, it was like Survivor. I was living in Survivor. But, yeah, like, I'm really, really enjoying that. So that's what I watched last night. And then tonight, Vanderpump Rules, and then tomorrow I'll watch The Valley. Alex hasn't watched that. Here comes my husband right now. And then tomorrow is The Valley, and then, or tonight's The Valley, but I'll watch it tomorrow, and then, what is he listening to? He's got his music blasting. Sounds like Whitney Houston, and that is not my husband to be listening to Whitney Houston on blast. I wish it was, but it's not. And then tomorrow night's The Valley, and then it's tonight, but I'll watch it tomorrow, because I wait till it's, you know, on Paramount or Peacock the next day. And then we'll watch Loot tomorrow night, but it's only half an hour. And then RuPaul's Drag Race on Friday. Alright, I'm going to stop this real quick and go inside and just tell him that I took, like, Boo out and fed him and stuff like that, because I don't want him to have to worry about that. And I will be back to finish the vlog. Okay, I'm back. Boo Riley came running downstairs. His tail was wagging. He was so excited to see his dad. Alright, so I'm not going to vlog a whole lot longer, but I wanted to just finish my vlog about what happened and everything last night. So, we had marriage counseling last night, and after marriage counseling, Alex dropped me off at Tanya's house. And, so Tanya and I went, we weren't, like, really sure what meeting we wanted to go to last night. And so, because we didn't know, like, who was going to be at our home group that we used to go to and stuff like that. So we went to our home group last night, and it was really fun. Got to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a long time. This guy that we, like, saw come in and, like, get sober, he had a year last night, which was amazing. yeah, and just got to see a lot of our friends that have been going to that meeting since I started going to that meeting, like, 20-some years ago. I don't even know. But anyway, it was fun. But anyway, it was fun. And then afterwards, Tanya was driving home, and it was, like, raining in the distance. She had her windshield wipers on like this. I go, Tanya, it's not even raining outside. She goes, I can't see. And I go, you can't see because it's, she goes, it's so dark outside because of the rain. I go, it's dark outside because it's night. She can't see very well at night. And so, and then, like, but she was, like, on this country road, and I was like, it's all main roads there. So anyway, she was like, I know it's going to start raining. And it's like, I was like, sweetie, it was going to rain between like 8 and 9. I looked in the weather when I was vlogging earlier today, and she started laughing at me. And she's like, well, she's like, I got to go by the kennel, and I got to go do this, I got to do checks and stuff like that, so I'm going to go get Eric. So we stopped by her house. Well, first we went to the gas station, because she wanted to go to the gas station and get a fountain pop. So we went to the gas station, and then she just doesn't like to drive at night anymore, is the thing. So she went and picked up her husband, Eric, and so then, all this stuff floating in the air. So then, it was she and Eric and I, and then Eric drove, and they took me home, and got home last night, but like, I hung out there for a second and, like, talked to them, and then Eric, like, drove home, and then they went to the kennel afterwards, and then I talked to Tanya. Oh, no. What time did I get up from my nap? Because I talked to Tanya after I got up, because she's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. I think I slept till like 12:15 or something. I don't remember. But anyway, I got up and she had texted me, and she's like, if you wake up, call text. And so anyway, I talked to her, and she was like, oh my God, I forgot to tell you. I was like, what? I thought it was like big drama. It was nothing. But anyway, it was really fun hanging out with her last night. We got to see her. She's got like a whole summer of, like, her grandkids are coming to visit and stuff like that. So she's real excited about all that kind of stuff. Tanya usually travels a lot in the summer, and she's like, I'm not really traveling a lot this summer. She's like, we have like a lake trip or two, and she's like, those aren't even definite yet. They have a boat, so they put the boat in the lake here, so she goes out boating a lot. And she was like, okay, which days do you want to go boating, which days are good for you to go boating, and things like that. She said, we'll just float and read. And I go, okay. So we were talking about, like, me going to her pool and her coming to my pool and stuff like that, and it'll be a fun summer. I'm excited. So it was good. Last night was really good. It was beautiful. Oh shoot, my phone's inside. Because I'm uploading that video. Oh, this cotton stuff. I, like, took this picture as, like, after the meeting, like, in the parking lot, and it was, like, so our meeting that we go to on Tuesday nights is, like, out in the country, and so, like, the parking lot, like, looked over these fields, and it was, like, the sky was, like, purple, and it was so pretty last night. Then when I got home last night, Alex said that Boo Radley was really scared because of the storms, and I was like, well, how about, because we didn't hear the storms. When we came out, it looked like it had rained in the distance, but it, and so I said, well, the storms, the road was wet, like, on our way home, but it wasn't like, it didn't look like it had stormed. And Alex was like, oh yeah, the storms were really bad last night. It's funny because every once in a while, and this means so much to me when you guys do this. I'll start getting a bunch of DMs from people, like, all in a row, and be like, I hope you guys are careful tonight, be safe, the weather's supposed to be really bad in Indiana, which I really appreciate that. It's interesting because I watch the weather pretty closely, and, like, I never really, like, unless there's, we never, bad thunderstorm, but I can't think of the last time that I was, like, I mean, we had tornado warnings and stuff last week, but I can't remember the last time that I was, like, really, like, I thought it was going to be really, really bad. I will say the other night I was laying down, I can't remember what night it was, but it was one night we were going to, like, there was tornado warnings out, because I got a bunch of not text messages, I got a bunch of DMs from people saying, like, that, like, be safe, because there's tornadoes in your area and stuff like that, and I didn't even know that, and then I looked on the weather thing, and it was just as I was laying down to take a nap, and Boo Radley was upstairs with me. Well, I had the fan going, and it was earlier. That nap I took was earlier. Maybe that was on Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. But anyway, people were like, yeah, there's tornadoes in your area. Be safe. And I was like, I didn't even know. Well, Alex was downstairs, and he was watching whatever day he was watching Shameless, because he was downstairs watching Shameless, and it was loud. And, I mean, not so loud that I couldn't sleep, but it was loud, like, and so if there's tornado warnings in the area, the fire station that's up the street, it goes off, and you can hear, it's like, ooh, it, like, goes off, for like 5 minutes, and you can hear it, and I was like, I'm not going to even hear it in this bedroom, so I hope that, like, something comes across the TV, and Alex, comes, there's, like, cotton sitting on top of my hat. Look at this is unreal. This is unreal. Get off there now. There was, like, something over here the other day, and I, like, was watching a video back. I was like, what is that on the end of my hat? But anyway, God, all this, it's all over me. Alex's allergies are really bad this year. He usually gets them in the fall, not the spring, and they're really, really bad this year. I mean, I'm like looking out here. It literally looks like it's snowing. There's so much of it. But yeah, we didn't have a tornado that night. Or if we did, I'm not aware of it. It didn't hit anywhere around here. So last night was fun. It was good to see Tanya. It was good to see my other friends. Tanya like laughed and told stories and sang and stuff like that. Here's the couple with the sun hats again walking around. He told Caroline and I he walks 5 miles every day. She does like 2 laps with him. He does like 10 laps. And she does like 2 of them with him, which I think is kind of sweet. That would totally be me. Alex would be like, I got 8 more laps. I'd be like, I got a TV show. So yeah, it's been a good couple days. It's been relaxing. It's a nice start to summer. I really want to start going to the pool on a regular basis, but like it doesn't seem warm enough. Caroline said to me today she went to the pool like 2 days, and I was like, was the pool cold? And she was like, it was ice cold. And I was like, did you get in? And she was like, not really. And I said, well, our pool wasn't that bad when I went up there the other day when it opened. And I said, but it's been cold most, like right now there's like a breeze outside. Like I would not want to be sitting in a 70 degree pool when it's like 73 outside with a breeze. Like I wouldn't, just to say I went to the pool. I don't have that much to prove to the world. If I want to go to the pool, I'm going to go to the pool if I don't. You know what I mean? But I want there to be nicer. And so that was because Caroline said to me, she goes, well, what would be the best temperature for you to start going to the pool? I said, well, if it's upper 70s and it's sunny outside. I mean, now if it's 76 and it's raining. And I mean, I said that on here on one video, and I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, people are going to hold me to that. They're going to be like, well, you said you were going to the pool every day, even rain or shine. I knew when I said that in a video, people are going to hold that against me, right? But I was like, you know what? I'll go to the pool when I want to go to the pool. I went to the pool quite a bit last summer. I do want to go more. The thing is, I need to start planning my days ahead. Like looking at next week and being like, okay, it's going to be in the 80s. So if it's in the 80s, those are good pool days. Then it depends on if it's sunshine or if it's raining. So maybe like set my alarm, and if it's like cloudy and thunderstorming outside, then just be like, okay, go back to bed for an hour or 2. And then this is a video day. The other thing is that Indiana changes. Like one second it can be like thunderstorming, and like 2 hours later it can be full sunshine. So I'm just going to have to kind of like dedicate a couple days to just like getting up early and whatever. I have so much fun when I do that. I also need to talk to my neighbor on the corner, see which days she works, because she's a part-time job now that she's retired, and what days her and her friend are going to go to the pool, because her friend is a teacher. So like I think she's off for like a month or 2, and so she goes up to the pool a lot. Like she'll be like, we're going up to the pool, go with us. And so that's when I go up there with them, which is fun. The pool is rather boring, just to sit up there by yourself or with one other person that you've never seen before in your entire life. I mean, like, you know, there'll always be somebody up there, but they're usually like at the other end reading if I don't know them. You know, like my girls, we like all sit down at the end and, you know, tell the drama. It's fun. Like, you know, that's what I like. I like the social of it all. It's not just about, oh, they just came back from the pool. She looked like looked like a mom and a daughter riding their bikes back. They had their towels around their necks. So it must not be that cold. I think it's cold. Should I go up to the pool? I'm tired. I need to get a good night's rest is what I need to do. And you know when I say that, people be like, oh, you need to go to bed. Or people be like, I know I'm going to get comments. People are going to be like, Peter, just go to bed at 10 o'clock tonight. Like, that's never going to happen. I just want to say that's never going to happen. I know that. I know I'm exhausted. But, like, even if I did, I'd wake up at, like, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be like... And then I'd get everything done by 9 o'clock. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm going back to bed. It'd be 9 o'clock. And then I'd sleep till 5. And I feel like I wasted the whole day. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Caroline said today, she's like, yeah, we need to figure the sleep thing out. I said, oh, okay, Dr. Caroline. She goes, what? And I go, you think I'm not working on this with a doctor? Like, you don't think I've talked to my doctor about this? You don't think I've talked to my therapist about this? Like, you know, like these, it's not like I'm just like complaining about it. It's like I've tried multiple medications. I've tried multiple things. Take a nap, don't take a nap. Drink caffeine, don't drink caffeine. It doesn't matter. Sometimes, like, when Alex and I, like, if we'll watch a show, like, I'll drink 2 cups of coffee, like, sitting there, like, let's say if we, like, eat dinner and then we watch, like, 2 shows in a row or Schitt's Creek, I'll, like, literally drink, like, 2 cups of hot coffee back to back, dark roast. I don't know what roast, but I'll drink 2 cups of coffee back to back, and I'll go upstairs for a nap, and I am out like that. Like, I can fall asleep so quick for a nap. It's like to fall asleep. I think it's the pressure of falling asleep is part of what it is. I think it is. And then I also get so excited about the things of the next day, like going with Caroline or doing this, or I'm thinking about this video in my head. And like, it's hard for me to like get out of that, right? And so then like, I really struggle like falling asleep. I'm kind of like that kid that's always excited for the next day, right? Like, I always think about that, so. Both Caroline and Tanya told me last night that I should suggest to the neighborhood that they should get rid of the tennis courts and make them pickleball courts. And that they both heard me tell stories about pickleball, okay? Caroline knows full well about it because I think she took 1 pickleball lesson, and then she was a pickleball expert. And then Tanya all the time is talking about pickleball, right? And I've told both of them that, so I said this to both of them again. I was like, yeah, like, the tennis courts are pickleball courts. Like, they have the lines painted, like, differently on the courts and stuff like that. Oh, that's smart. I was like, I feel like I told you, we've talked about pickleball. How my neighbor across the street wanted me to be in the pickleball league, and he was going to teach me all about pickleball, and then he wasn't going to teach me about pickleball. Then he wanted me to buy this racket, but don't invest too much money in that racket. That was a whole conversation. He's not grilling tonight, which kind of surprises me. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been grilling that much. I said something to him about it the other day, and he's like, yeah, I really haven't been feeling like it. Last 2 years, I feel like from the day it was nice outside until like late fall, he grilled like every single day. Like I said, it was cool earlier today. What day of the week is it too? It's Wednesday. No, it's not one of their volunteer days today. Their garage door was open earlier, but I haven't seen them. Isn't that crazy that I know? Like, my neighbors know my schedule too. You know what they say to me? When your light goes off, the light up here, they're like, we know you're up when that light goes off. Hey, I got a trick for him. When I stay up too late, and I told him this the other day, he goes, I know, because he always says that to me. He's like, I know when you get up because that light goes off. I go, well, I got one on you. And he goes, what? And I go, when I go to bed, I turn that light off in the morning. Because if I stay up till like 6 in the morning, I turn that light off. He goes, now I never know what time you're getting up. And he goes, then I don't know if I can come knock on your door. He never knocks on my door. Like, okay, I mean, he has like maybe like once or twice. But I'm like, you can knock on my door anytime. I go, I'm not going to hear it anyway. Like, so it doesn't matter. Like, if you knock on my door and I don't want to wake up, I'm not going to wake up. This is such a fun neighborhood to live in. I love it. I never thought I would say that, but I do. I could imagine myself saying I love this neighborhood, but to think that I have so much fun and that I know the people and stuff like that. I know people's work schedules. We all tell each other when we're going out of town, or they tell us like, like, oh, I'm going on a vacation. Can you, like, you just keep an eye on the place. But they'll tell like 4 people, right? Like, not just like one person. They'll tell like everybody around. Can you keep a look on the place, Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Then any packages come. Oh, this was so funny, because when was it? Oh, it was last night. My neighbors next door, she was out. This must have been between like when Alex dropped me off and like he got home, because she texted me and she said, you got an Amazon package. So my neighbors next door with their grandkids. And she was like, I put it behind your green pillow on your chair on the front porch. And I was like, oh, and she's like, he just handed it to me. He assumed I was you. And I was like, okay. I know when I say that, people be like, they shouldn't be taking your packages. I don't care. My neighbors are so nice. Okay, like, let's just like, people be like, yeah, you shouldn't be letting your neighbors get your Amazon packages. It's nothing they want to keep anyway. I mean, recovery t-shirts and band t-shirts, the bands they don't even know. Like, listen, they don't care. So anyway, I came home and she had it like all hidden behind the pillow and stuff. Like, it was so sweet. I was like, I love this neighborhood, Like, she'll be like gardening. She'll be like, I just made some brownies. You want a brownie or a cookie? I'm like, I'm on my health loss journey, but no, I appreciate that. It is such a great neighborhood to live in. I mean, people are so nice and so considerate of each other and stuff. Here's another neighbor walking down the street. He's got big headphones on. It is a beautiful evening. But I will say, it doesn't feel like spring, it feels like fall. If the leaves were like, if they weren't all green. The trees in here are so pretty. Did you guys hear this wind out here? Or breeze? I think it would be fun to go to the pool, but to step out into this, But then to smell like chlorine. put your pajamas on, your shorty pajamas and stuff. Oh my God. See, that's it for me, right? Like taking a shower, putting your when I say shorty pajamas, I'm talking about the ones, you get online on Amazon and look up men's short cotton pajamas, okay? And the ones that have the big plastic buttons on them like that, and they're matching, they're like pinstripe and stuff like that, but they're shorts. I love those pajamas. I found a pair upstairs when I was going through my closet that aren't even open. I have never even opened them. They're probably too big. They probably don't even fit me, but they got a drawstring so you can tie them real tight. But to like take a shower, you know, put on all your lotion and stuff like that, put on your shorty pajamas and your robe, and then light all the candles downstairs. Make a little cup of coffee or some Crystal Light lemonade, you know, and watch your show and like take the dog outside with the breeze blowing. That is summer right there. I love that so much. Oh, darn it. You know what I wanted to do today? I wanted to get some apples to eat with salt, and I wanted to get some cucumbers because I got that white vinegar in there from that stuff that I made. Oh, maybe I don't have any of that white vinegar yet left because I made that. I think I feel like I still have a little bit left in the garage from the weed killer. No weeds growing up through it yet. Maybe we were lucky. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I love summer so much, don't you? I love that book. That children's book is one of my favorite children's books ever. It's called Summer. I love the things that summer brings. It brings the sun, it brings the whatever. I love that book so much. It's like one of my favorite books ever. I have like 3 copies of it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like those Cat in the Hat, those little books like that, you know, that are like that big. I used to read it when I was a little kid. There's one called Summer and there's one called Winter. The one called Winter is by a different author. I don't like it as much. But the one called Summer, where it's the 2 kids and the pup, and at the very end, they like ask a farmer if they can ride on top of the hay bale. And they're like, they catch fireflies before that, and the pup falls asleep on they say the pup falls asleep fast on top. We dream, and something about we fall asleep too. We dream of the things that summer brings. I love that book so much. It makes me so happy. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to get off here and go inside and see if my husband's ready to watch Vanderpump Rules. And, yeah, so I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Wednesday. Can you guys believe that I have almost vlogged consistently 2 months in a row? I think I deserve an award for that. Oh, I vlogged like every day for 3 years, 4 years in a row. So what's 2 months, Peter, right? Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Wednesday. You made it halfway through the week. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.